Ever feel drained by other people's drama? Or find yourself getting involved in things that don't actually concern you? The truth is, spending too much time worrying about what others are doing is one of the biggest roadblocks to peace and success. Minding your own business isn't about ignoring people, it's about protecting your mental space, focusing on your goals, and freeing yourself from unnecessary stress. In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 powerful ways to mind your own business so you can stop getting caught up in things that don't serve you and start focusing on what really matters, your own life. Stick around, because the last tip is the secret to unlocking true happiness. Number 1. Stop giving unsolicited advice. One of the biggest ways people get involved in things they shouldn't is by offering advice when no one asked for it. Even when your intentions are good, constantly trying to fix other people's problems can backfire. Imagine you have a friend who's in a toxic relationship. You see the red flags and you want to help, so you keep telling them to leave. But instead of appreciating your advice, they start avoiding you because people don't like being told what to do, especially when they're not ready to make a change. Instead of jumping in with solutions, try this. Listen first. If someone comes to you with a problem, ask, "What do you think you should do?" Or, "How can I support you?" This way, you're giving them space to make their own decisions. And if they don't ask for advice, let them figure it out. It's not your job to save everyone. Number 2. Detach from gossip and drama. Gossip is one of the easiest ways to get caught up in things that don't concern you. It might seem harmless, but engaging in gossip keeps you focused on other people's lives instead of your own. Picture this. You're at work and a coworker starts whispering about another colleague's personal life. You listen, maybe even add your own opinion, but what does that really do for you? Nothing. If anything, it makes you look untrustworthy, because if you gossip about others, people assume you'll gossip about them too. Avoiding gossip doesn't mean you have to be rude or judgmental. The next time someone starts talking about someone else, try changing the subject. "I'm more interested in what you've been up to. Tell me about your weekend." Or, if they persist, politely excuse yourself. "I'd rather not get into that." Gossiping might feel entertaining in the moment, but it does nothing for your personal growth. The less time you spend worrying about what others are doing, the more time you have to focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Number 3. Set clear boundaries with nosy people. Some people love to pry into your life and overshare about theirs. If you're not careful, you'll end up getting dragged into personal matters that have nothing to do with you. Think about that one relative who always asks uncomfortable questions. "When are you getting married? How much do you make? Why don't you have kids yet?" If you don't set boundaries, you'll feel pressure to answer, and before you know it, your personal business is up for discussion. Instead, practice redirecting the conversation or setting a firm but polite boundary. Here's how. If someone asks about your personal life, respond with, "I prefer to keep that private, but thanks for asking." If someone is venting and oversharing their drama, gently steer them away. "That sounds really tough. What are you going to do about it?" You don't owe anyone access to your thoughts, feelings, or decisions. Protect your peace by deciding what you will and won't engage in. Number 4. Focus on your own growth and goals. One of the best ways to mind your own business? Be too busy improving yourself to worry about what others are doing. Imagine 2 people. Person A spends hours scrolling through social media, comparing their life to influencers, judging people's choices, and complaining about how unfair life is. Person B wakes up, reads a book, exercises, works on a side hustle, and takes time to improve their mindset. Who do you think will be happier and more successful in the long run? When you shift your focus from what others are doing to what you can improve, you'll see major changes in your life. Start by setting small, personal goals. Learn a new skill. Focus on your health and fitness. Read more books. Improve your emotional intelligence. The more you invest in yourself, the less time you'll have for distractions. Number 5. Accept that you can't control others. One of the hardest but most important lessons in life is understanding that you cannot change other people. No matter how much advice you give, how many times you warn them, or how much you care, people will do what they want. Maybe you have a friend who constantly makes bad financial decisions. You try to help, give them budgeting tips, even lend them money, but they never change. Eventually, you realize it's not your responsibility to fix their problems. Letting go of the need to control others will free you from stress and frustration. Instead of focusing on changing people, focus on being a positive example. If someone is meant to learn a lesson, they will, but it has to be on their own time. When you release the burden of trying to fix people, you'll feel lighter, happier, and more at peace with your own life. Minding your own business isn't about ignoring people. It's about protecting your energy, reducing stress, and focusing on your own growth. The less time you spend worrying about others, the more time you have to build the life you truly want. Which of these tips resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Stay focused, stay in your lane, and watch your life transform.